Let's sit down for a second. On my lunch break, I went to a nursery that's right down the street from my job. It's called Plants and Things. And I've never really gave this place a shot because the one other time that I have gone in there, they didn't really impress me, so I never went back. I went in there on my lunch break. I had like 45 minutes. As soon as I walked into the area where they had their starts at, I saw Comfrey. And I've been looking for Comfrey forever. I've always seen it available to buy online from like somebody on Etsy, but I never really felt comfortable doing that. I don't know. I feel like I want to pick out my plant. I don't want to wait until you send it to me to get it. Do any of y'all feel like that? Well, I got two Comfreys. Super happy about that. One of them actually has two starts in it. They're like 4-inch pots. I'm gonna plant those inside of the enclosed garden, and then I'm gonna propagate once they get a little bit older. So I'll always have a Comfrey on hand. Another thing that they had that was super awesome was local onion sets. I was gonna pick some up from HD, the orange store, the place that I work at. So I was gonna pick some up from them. They have some Bonnie onion sets already out, but they're close to $6 for a bundle of them. And this nursery was offering them for $3.50. So I got two from there. Now I just have to figure out where I'm gonna put them, right? This is what the enclosed garden is looking like right now. Still a lot of shit to do. I don't know where the time went. I feel like I'm already behind and the last frost hasn't even came yet. So I have this bed here. There's one in the middle, and then there's another one on the other side. So because I didn't really plan the layout out yet, and I've already started to buy plants, which is one thing that I said I wasn't gonna do, and I'm gonna put them in this bed. I didn't plan to put them in this bed. I already have some leeks that survived there, a sage plant chilling right there. And I didn't plan to make this the onion bed in spring. So that's what I'm thinking about now. If I plant them today, they'll be here well into spring, and I won't be able to plant everything in here at the same time. I'll already have this bed established with onions. So I'm thinking about, I've raked half of it. I'm gonna fill as much as I can space wise in this area, and then I'll see what I have left if I could save half of the bed for something else in spring. So for planting in this bed, I'm just going to go with horizontal rows all the way back until I run out of slips. The really great thing about the enclosed garden is that I've been developing this area of soil for the last 3 years now. So it's finally at a spot where the quality of soil has improved so much that I don't really have to amend when I go in to plant. And that's the whole thing with regenerative farming or permaculture. You're always developing the soil. The soil health is the main thing all the time in everything that you do. So with always layering organic material on top of organic material, the quality is A1. These are what the rows are looking like. It's probably 5 to 6 inches spaced apart. Not perfect. I'm not really going for the biggest bulbs, just average bulbs. So I kind of sewed them rather close together rather than like 8 to 10 inches apart. So I just followed the same process all the way down the bed. Working with the soil was really pleasurable though, because it wasn't difficult using my hand cultivator to separate the rows out. And it did help that it's been raining for the past couple of days when I filmed this video. So it was a really easy planting. Almost. And I still have 1.5 left. I have one bundle and a half of another bundle left still to plant. So we'll see. We'll see. After raking back all the leaves, planting in the rest of this bed, I was able to save probably about a quarter of the bed for something else in the spring, which is really exciting for me. And I don't know, do any of y'all use the back of your rake to mark your lines? I feel like every tool you have is multi-purpose. You just have to have the mind, like you just have to be able to think of things on the spot, because some people would be like, oh my God, you use the back of your rake? That's so smart. Everybody's mind works differently. So I just thought that I would show you guys how I use my rake to mark my lines, because I'm sure, you know, that's like a useful little thing to know. Anyways, I'm rambling. Y'all, I'm just planting the rest of these onions. Onions are super easy to plant, right? As long as your soil is good and rich, you throw them in there. You can plant them as deep as you want. They're not really fussy. They're a really relaxed crop to grow. So this is what it ended up looking like once I laid them all out. You see, I still have a little bit left to plant something else. So I'm actually kind of excited about this because we'll have a lot of onions. Thanks for planting onions with me today, guys. That was fun. Good seeing ya. And as always, keep loving life, keep growing your own food, and grand rising to all.